Hey everyone, video 6 today. I am going to share a lot of personal things in this video, and it's not really clear exactly how things are going to go with everything that I'm going to say. I'm just going to pray that God gives me the words to say. So, I wrote a few things down just to have like some notes to go off of what I felt might be necessary to share. So kind of nervous about this, and I'm gonna be honest, I've been kind of dragging my feet because it's very personal, and it's very vulnerable, and the Lord says that we're gonna be persecuted, and if the Lord, or if the world hated him, they're gonna hate us, and we need to be prepared and expect that to happen. So I'm gonna carry my cross, and I am going to trust him in these deep waters that I am being moved into. So, going back into stories of my childhood, I sang a lot when I was a kid. I remember my my grandma, my mom's mom, tell me all the time that I would sing all the time when I was a kid, and even in church I was really brave and fearless, and I remember singing all the time in school, and people didn't like that. And when you hit the right notes, you can sound really good, but I'm not a perfect singer, but even today, I love singing. I sing all the time. So, I don't know why that came to my mind, but music is very, very helpful. And I'm just going to be led in the spirit and just say whatever comes to me. Music is it has gotten me through some of the most difficult times in my life. Christian music, especially, it can. I remember verses in the Bible, and I'll look them up and share them in another video. I wasn't prepared. I didn't know what I was going to say in this video, so I will look those verses up to show you the importance of music. I could do a whole video just on music. It is so important, and there's so many reasons why. What's coming to mind is that when you're praising God, when you're just thanking him and worshiping him, and you're singing to him and not for anybody else, sing to the Lord. You read about that a lot in the Bible, and not for anyone else, and not for an audience, for anyone trying to impress anyone. Sing to the Lord and worship him and thank him for everything that he's done for you. The enemy does not like that at all, and it will flee. They will flee, and they cringe at that kind of stuff. So it has helped me a lot in the most difficult times of my life to put on some Christian music, and I use YouTube a lot. It's helped me a lot looking up videos and looking up lyrics, and being able to sing along. And I like to share it with people. Some of you who are watching know this. And some things that help me, I really want to share with people. Look, this has helped me. Maybe this could help you. Maybe there's other things that could help you better. But I feel that it's important to, encourage each other and build each other up, as what I have been led to do. And music is definitely one of those things. So, going back to my childhood, just to give you some information, if you don't know me already and what I've gone through, I have suffered with asthma all my life, and it's actually recently, it like comes and goes. For some reason, I felt like that was important to share. In childhood, it was so bad. It was so bad. I was always, if I didn't have my inhaler, for some reason, I would end up needing it and have. I had so many asthma attacks as a kid. I went to the hospital a lot. I had many, I honestly feel, were near-death experiences. And there were some traumatic moments in my life that were, I thought for sure I was going to die because I couldn't breathe. And I even had dreams. Dreams could be an hour-long video. I have dreams that are out of this world, and they started in childhood, and my parents did a very good job protecting us in childhood, and we weren't allowed to watch scary movies like at all. Like the first scary movie I ever watched was Jurassic Park when I was like 8 years old. So I'm talking like 5 years old. I was having dreams of, now that I look back and realize what they were, it was bad, and viewer discretion advised. If you're a kid, I would click away because I don't want to give you nightmares, but I'm going to be sharing some things right now that I don't want kids to hear. I had dreams of beheadings at 5 years old. I never in my life saw anything like that at that age, ever. So I had some really prophetic dreams, even at that young of age, and I still have them today throughout my whole life. It happens. You look at what happens today in this world with Christians being persecuted, and I saw that in my dreams. I had prophetic dreams as young as, I want to say, 5 years old. And at the age of 5 is when we moved to the farm that I was talking about in a previous video. Before that, we were closer to my grandparents in a trailer. And so there was some transition there at the age of 5, starting a new school, going to school at 5, and moving to a new home. And then the dreams kind of started right around there. And I would have dreams that I was drowning. I would have dreams that I was having ISIS come and attack people and kill people, specifically beheading. And I had many where they beheaded me and I would wake up right after I was killed. And the drowning dreams were me having an asthma attack. I would wake up and I would be having an asthma attack. And yeah, so I'm just gonna be led by the Spirit. What else is there for me to share in this video? It's gonna kind of be random. Like I said, I don't know what's gonna happen with this video. I'm just kind of hitting on some things that I felt maybe were necessary for me to share. So back to the dreams. I didn't know anybody that had dreams like that. Like nobody in my family, even today, really had dreams like mine. I mean, mine are out there, like crazy out there. I had no one to relate to. I had no one, like I thought I was like, why am I going through this? Why me? And like I was so alone. I was so alone, and I was made fun of a lot for my faith, like I said before. And people teased me and picked on me, and the songs that I was singing at school, like I sung all the time, it really beat me down and broke me down to be a shy, quiet person. And so I'm just trying to give you an idea of how the Lord kind of shaped me and molded me to be the woman that I am today. And it starts at the very beginning of your life. And there was a reason and there was a purpose. And as a kid, you don't understand that. You don't really know that, okay, I'm going through this because when I become an adult, God is going to take what happened to me and use it for my good. I wasn't mature enough to understand that. When you're going through hard times, you're just like, why, God? And you could even get angry at him and be like, why is this happening to me? You know, like, nightmares are not fun, especially when you're a kid. And, you know, my children go through it too. And I don't, like, I'm not perfect. They've seen some things they shouldn't have seen. And I am very sad that that happened. And I'm trying really hard not to protect them and not let them be exposed to the evil things that are on TV and the internet, Netflix, you name it. And I failed them so many times. I tell them all the time, you know, mommy's not perfect. Can you please forgive mommy? I make mistakes every day, and they need to know that adults mess up, mom and dad mess up, and we need to forgive each other. And just try to help each other out and grow and learn from our mistakes. And so there was some other persecution that I suffered. I absolutely, again, loved my childhood. I did not care how much my parents made. We were so close. We didn't do vacations. We weren't very wealthy. And I could care less. And I wouldn't have had it any other way. I absolutely loved that we were so close that our vacations consisted of going to Grandma and Grandpa's. And looking back now as an adult, and I could understand and see better what was really happening, that we weren't very wealthy, and my parents did a darn good job in raising us and making sure the bills were paid and having food on the table. And when you're going through that as a child, sometimes you take it the wrong way and you don't understand. But now that I'm an adult, living on my own and, you know, having to pay my own bills and raise my kids and all the difficulty that comes with being a parent, I definitely appreciate everything that they did, mistakes and all, and knowing that they're human beings, and I love them to pieces, and I could have had it so much worse, and I'm very grateful for everything that my mother and father did for me, mistakes and all. So I really enjoyed being a girl. I know that kind of sounds weird, but I was picked on a lot because for many reasons. Another reason was because I loved being feminine. I loved wearing dresses, and I loved to clean. Believe it or not, I loved to do dishes. I loved, you know, to sing. I loved to be a girl. I loved to play with Barbies. I enjoyed it. And I was teased a lot because for whatever reason, there has been a very big movement in the world of women and girls should be masculine, should be tomboys, and should like to, you know what I'm saying, dress more masculine, wear boots, and this was what happened in my personal life. You guys might not relate, but this is how it was with the girls that were near me. That it wasn't cool to clean and cook and wear a dress and want to be inside with mom, and everyone I knew was like, it's cool to be outside with dad and to be one of the boys. as a girl. And don't get me wrong, I enjoyed it, being with my uncles and my male cousins, and I didn't have any guy friends till much later in life. And hang out with my dad and stuff. I loved that a lot, but I also loved being a girl. But I was made fun of for that, and you know, these are some of the things that kind of molded me and shaped me into why things happened next in my story. So I just had to kind of give that prerequisite background to make things kind of make more sense the more I go into my testimony. So, I think I'm just going to leave it at that. I think I've shared quite a bit today, so I pray that you continue on this journey with me, and there's a lot more that I have to say, so God bless you all, and I'll be seeing you next time. Thanks for watching.